Today we are going to learn how to graph reciprocal functions. Reciprocal functions might seem tricky at first because of asymptotes and curves, but they all follow predictable patterns. Once we understand these rules, graphing them becomes straightforward. The general form is y equals a over x minus h plus k. The vertical asymptote is at x equals h. The horizontal asymptote is at y equals k. The number a controls the graph. If a is positive, the curve appears in the first and third quadrants. If a is negative, the curve flips to the second and fourth quadrants. A larger a stretches the graph, a smaller a shrinks it. Let us look at an example. Y equals 1 over x minus 1 plus 2. The vertical asymptote comes from x minus 1 equals 0, so x equals 1. The horizontal asymptote is y equals 2. Now that we know the asymptotes, we can draw them as dashed lines. Draw a vertical dashed line at x equals 1 and a horizontal dashed line at y equals 2. Next, we pick 2 points to the left and 2 points to the right of the vertical asymptote. Let us calculate them. To the left, x equals 0, y equals 1 over 0 minus 1 plus 2. That is 1 over negative 1 plus 2. That is negative 1 plus 2. That equals 1. The point is 0, 1. X equals negative 1. Y equals 1 over negative 1 minus 1 plus 2. That is 1 over negative 2 plus 2. That is negative 1 half plus 2. That equals 1.5. The point is negative 1, 1.5. To the right, x equals 2. Y equals 1 over 2 minus 1 plus 2. That is 1 over 1 plus 2. That is 1 plus 2. That equals 3. The point is 2, 3. X equals 3. Y equals 1 over 3 minus 1 plus 2. That is 1 over 2 plus 2. That is 1 half plus 2. That equals 2.5. The point is 3, 2.5. Since a is positive, the curve goes above and to the right and below and to the left of the asymptotes. Now we plot the points. Start with the first point to the left of the asymptote, 0, 1. Then plot the second point to the left, negative 1, 1.5. Next, plot the points to the right of the asymptote, 2, 3, and 3, 2.5. Once the points are plotted, connect the points to the left of the asymptote with a smooth curve approaching the dashed asymptotes. Then connect the points to the right of the asymptote with another smooth curve approaching the dashed asymptotes. This type of graph is called a hyperbola. Now let us try y equals negative 1 over x minus 2 plus 3. The vertical asymptote comes from x minus 2 equals 0, so x equals 2. The horizontal asymptote is y equals 3. The domain for this function is x not equal to 2. The range for this function is y not equal to 3. Draw the asymptotes as dashed lines, a vertical dashed line at x equals 2 and a horizontal dashed line at y equals 3. Pick 2 points to the left and 2 points to the right of the vertical asymptote. To the left, x equals 1. Y equals negative 1 over 1 minus 2 plus 3. That is negative 1 over negative 1 plus 3. That is 1 plus 3. That equals 4. The point is 1, 4. X equals 1.5. Y equals negative 1 over 1.5 minus 2 plus 3. That is negative 1 over negative 0.5 plus 3. That is 2 plus 3. That equals 5. The point is 1.5, 5. To the right, x equals 2.5, y equals negative 1 over 2.5 minus 2 plus 3. That is negative 1 over 0.5 plus 3. That is negative 2 plus 3. That equals 1. The point is 2.5, 1, x equals 3. Y equals negative 1 over 3 minus 2 plus 3. That is negative 1 over 1 plus 3. That is negative 1 plus 3. That equals 2. The point is 3, 2. Now plot the points. Start with the first point to the left of the asymptote, 1, 4. Then plot the second point to the left, 1.5, 5. Next, move to the right of the asymptote and plot the point 2.5, 1. Then plot the point 3, 2. Connect the points to the left of the asymptote with a smooth curve approaching the dashed asymptotes. Then connect the points to the right with another smooth curve approaching the dashed asymptotes. This graph is also a hyperbola, but because a is negative, it is flipped. If this helped you understand reciprocal functions a little better, keep practicing with a few more examples. And for more clear, step-by-step math lessons like this, stay connected with the channel.